Hey everybody, welcome into Kayak Bass Adventures. I'm your host, Alan Sladek, and today we're at the Mesquite Hunting and Tackle Show. And guess what? Wandering around, you never know who you're going to wind up with. Ty Southerland, 30 miles out. Ty, what's up, brother?
What's happening, man? It's good to be here.
Welcome to town, man.
Yeah, I'm digging this DFW thing.
I thought you were a beach bum. What brings you this far north?
Man, I figured, well, you know, once we get north I-10, ain't nobody going to be kayak fishing. I get to Dallas and everybody's kayak fishing.
That's right. The last time I saw you around, you were playing clubs, man. You know, different lounges and Caravan of Dreams and whatnot, you know, touring on your single.
Yeah.
Now, how'd you go from that into the kayak fishing?
Man, the whole time I was a recording artist, I was also a hardcore fisherman. Well, since I could walk, really.
I got you.
And, man, I would just nosedived in the music industry. My record company went out of business, and I was wore out. And I said, well, I want to be a fishing show host.
Right.
You know, and I had all this music
Yep.
that I could use for the show, and I like to put on a show, so here I am.
Hey, the consummate showman turns athlete, turns enthusiast, turns entertainer. I love it, man. That's kind of like what I do. But I'm not 30 miles out, you know. Ty Southerland, the original 30 miles out. Now, how'd you get the name?
I had a single from my record called 30 Miles Out. When it was coming time to make the show, I said, well, I got to use one of the songs, and 30 Miles Out to me was written about an offshore trip, 30 miles out.
Awesome.
It was going to be a boat show, kayak fishing show, and a bow hunt show, because I'm sick with the bow hunt, too.
Okay, gotcha.
And as time went on, the fans were like, more kayak fishing, more kayak fishing. I was like, yeah, no kidding, I want to do more anyway. So here we are today, 30 miles out, and it's all kayak fishing.
Oh, very cool, man. I know one of the cool things about being in the kayak industry is it's changed. You know, a few years ago, if we wanted cool accessories, we had to make them in the garage.
Yes, sir.
You know, fabricate. Now you got people like Fish Grips, you got people like Yak Attack, you know, you got Hobie and those guys coming out with some really, really awesome products, man. So where do you see the change? Where do you see it going in the future?
Man, it's been fascinating from year to year. Everything we would rig in the yaks for that year, we'd see a company the next year come out with that. I remember, you know, laying the rods on the deck of the boat and they'd slide off, and then here comes Jackson with a divot. I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah, I know.
And then the milk crates, we're rigging them like crazy.
Right.
And then here comes Luther and Yak Attack with the black pack, you know?
Well, you know, the crazy thing is when you're at the patent office and you're standing behind 3 kayak engineer guys that are inventing stuff, you know something's going crazy, and that's what's happening. All these engineers are getting out and figuring out what Kevlar, what floatable material, what's light, what's compact. And I just look at, you know, the sport's going to continue to double and grow, and, you know, people like yourself and, you know, paving the way for guys like me, the wannabes, man. So,
come on.
You know, hey, I'm looking forward to getting down with you to Rockport and hitting some of that grass and reeling in a redfish, because as a bass guy, don't know too much about the coast. So, you know, since you're in North Texas, give us just a little bit about what we can look forward to down south.
As far as bringing what you do up here down.
That's right.
You know, a lot of what we do in the salt is bass fishing, just converted. Slight change. You can actually live in Dallas, drive to Corpus or Galveston, take all your bass gear, your spinning, your bait caster, your spinner baits, your shallow diving plugs, your spooks, and start walking the dog and start throwing plastics, start working the jerk shad, and you're going to get the same results, you know, that you would bass fishing up here around Dallas.
Well, you know, the bad thing about when you go to the coast is you are spoiled immediately. And so when you come back up to North Texas and the water this time of year is 44, 45 degrees, you're wondering, man, where's that quick action? So you got to head south. You got to hook up with Ty. You got to check him out on 30milesout.com. That's right, Ty, right?
That's the show.
So, yeah, check Ty out this year on his YouTube channel. That's 30milesout.com. Ty, thanks for the time, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, brother.